Hi Stampers, this is Diane Cisneros, and we're going to do another Diane Will Teach Me That. This is the card I just made, and as you can see, I've gone ahead and used some more gold foil and gold embossing. Kind of gone crazy with all that. I will show you where I got my products for this card, and this is the Watercolor Wonder Designer Series paper on page 23, and the colors in there are, that's what I always look at before I make my card. Crushed Curry, Daffodil Delight, Gumball Green, Indigo, Island Indigo, Smoky Slate, Tangerine Tango, and Whisper White. And then I've gone ahead and I will be using some of these gold sequins down here and the gold and silver sheets. So everything is on one page. Oh, excuse me. And I did decide to use this stamp set on page 34. I've got some birthdays coming up, so I thought I'd make some birthday cards. This is called Another Great Year. So let's get started. I am going to show you another color just to make it look different. And the first sheet of paper that I'm going to use is Daffodil Delight, and that is 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to layer on this Watercolor Wonder paper that is just the opposite of this one. This one is the Tangerine Tango and the Daffodil, and this would be the Gumball Green and Island Indigo. So let me put this one on. I'm trying to make cards that are not so full of embellishments that they're hard to mail. So, and Daffodil Delight is in this color scheme, so they all go together. I went ahead and cut out a piece of that Watercolor Wonder paper, and this piece is, let's see, it's 4.5 by 3 1/4. Then I took the stamp, the big birthday stamp from this set, Another Great Year, and I'm not going to do it in front of you, but I will show you what I used. I used Versamark, and I put Versamark all over it. Then I carefully took I like to use my Stamp-A-Majig, and I do use a piece of vellum if my little other sheet is dirty. So I just lined it up where I wanted it. I held my Stamp-A-Majig in the corner, and I took my stamp and went straight down. That way I know that it's in the center as best as I can do with that. Then I'm going to take a piece of silver foil, and I'm going to show you how I rounded these corners. I've already done it on the other sheet, but we have a great corner rounder in our Stampin' Up! Envelope punch board, and it's one of the best we've ever had. So it's pretty simple. Just slide it in, make sure that the paper is touching the edges, and I've never had to do it over because it does it perfect every time. So then I'm going to take my first sheet that I put the happy birthday on, and line that up. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it over and put some dimensionals to raise it up. Okay, so now we're going to just take these little papers off. I put one in the middle because especially on a big sheet of paper, it kind of sags. So, all right, so now we're going to try to center it, and it looks great right there. Okay, so then because there is yellow around it, and we don't have any of these silver sequins. I'm going to show you how I put the sequins on. And that comes in a roll, like a roll of ribbon. So I'm going to take a few off. If you just leave your strings loose on the end, you can take them off. And I just know I'm going to get in trouble here. Hang on. So I'm going to take my Tombow glue, and I'm just going to put, this is an embellishment, but it is so flat that it won't cause a problem in the mail. Whoops. Okay. So I'm just going to put a few of these around, and it adds quite a bit. Just a very slight drop. And just these little things just give it that little difference. Okay, so I guess there's a knot there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it off so I can pull these off easier. I'll maybe do another one there. Oh, come on. Okay, so this will dry clear. I don't like that. I'm taking it off. It's got too much glue on the gold, so there's one, and then one more. So if you bought this sequins and you're not, I suppose they're meant to be used in a row. That you know, you can make a bow out of it. You can use it as a trim, whatever you want. But they look good by themselves. So I'm going to clear this off and put them together so you can see the two different colors, all from the same Watercolor Wonder Designer Series paper. So I hope that gives you some ideas of how to use that beautiful paper and the sequins and the stamp set. So that'll be, Diane will teach me that for today, and I'll see you soon.